Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to a new reading vlog. The topic of the reading vlog is Read It or Unhaul It, and I wrote some books down that are long on my TBR already, and I will be reading 3 to 4 books. The rule is that I will be reading up to 10% and then decide if I want to keep it and read it and or to unhaul it. So I think that will be fun, and I would say let's choose the first one. I have one. Let's see. We have Love Redesigned by Lauren Escher. Of course, it has to be a thick one. So this is the book, and the book has, oh god, 518 pages. I'm not in a mood for romance, but I have to read it. I really liked Lauren Escher. She wrote the Other Billionaire series. I forgot how the series called, but it's the final offer. I don't know how it's called, but she wrote it and I really like it, so I hope this is good. I think the second book is also out, but I don't have it, so I want to read this first. And I'm excited. I don't know what this book is about, and I want to read it at the back, so I will be telling you guys at my first update. I wanted to give you an update. I started to read Love Redesigned and I like it so far. I'm on page 186, so I'm not in the middle yet, but I really enjoy it. I really like Julian and Dahlia, I don't know. I really like them. She has such a strong personality, and she has now some struggles because of her past. Julian is such a sweetie boy. I really like him, and I can tell you what it's about, because they are exes, not quite exes. He broke her heart, and they are child best friends, I think, and they grew up with each other, and she comes back to Lakefront, I think it's called, where they live. They have a car accident, a small, at the beginning, and then they see each other, and then they work on a project together, and you can see that they care for each other. I don't think that this book is slow. The beginning is fast, and I can read this book fast because I enjoyed it really well. And I read a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, so I don't know. I read the book by her. It was called The Final Offer, and I don't know yet how this book will turn out, but I think if it turns good, so the rating of the book, I will say she's my favorite romance author, because the Dreamland Millionaire series, I think it's called, is really good. I have to laugh so many times, and I just enjoyed it really well. And I have then another book, Throttled, in the Dirty Air series, the first one I have, also by her. So I'm really excited. I will be reading now, and I'm excited for the next book. I don't know which one we will choose or pick. I would say let's read. It's now a couple of hours later and I finished Love Redesigned and I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoy it. This book is really long, but I hadn't the feeling the book was long. I just didn't felt I have to push through this book. So I'm really happy and I really enjoyed it, and I'm happy to have a book less on my TBR. But we have to pick a new one, and I hope it won't be romance. I'm not in the romance mood, and I just want some fantasy or some other kind of genre that is not romance. And I hope it's on Kindle Unlimited, so I can read it on my Kindle. So I would say let's pick a new one. The next one is Master of the Death. I don't know if it's on Kindle. I will look that up later. I will grab this book now and I will start reading. I don't know what this book is about, and I don't know where I saw this book and wanted to read it. So I think it will be a surprise. So I wanted to give you an update. I'm on page... No, I'm a bit... Let me check. Yeah, I'm on chapter 7. I did read last night until page 50. Then I listened to the audiobook today. So I'm not so far in it, but I like it. It is difficult for me to get in the story, but I like the concept because it's written in the third perspective, but I think a bit more like someone is really telling you the story and his thoughts, I guess. So this is really fun, and so far there were some introduction, like at first Fox, the god son of death, then his friend Joel, then there is Vic, she is a vampire and she has a ghost problem and is on the way to Fox so he can help her. And there is Irish, she is, I don't know what she is. Is she a vampire too? No, I don't think so. They have met now, so they're all 5. And there is a ghost, his name is Tom. They want to get rid of him so Vic can sell the house because she's a real estate agent and has to sell the house. I'm really curious how this book will continue. I don't know if I will be enjoying it because I have a rough start, but we will see. And Irish is a demon. That's what. And the guy, I didn't know how his name was, is called, and he's a reaper of Lucifer. I just now finished Master of Death by Olive Blake, and I am so surprised about this book. I didn't read the back of it. I gave it 3 stars, but good 3 stars. At the beginning, I had some difficulties to get into the story, but after a while, I was in it and I really enjoyed it. I couldn't listen to it. I just couldn't concentrate on what the narrator was telling. Mostly I read this book and I really enjoyed it. I like the writing style. This is the first book by Olive Blake that I'm reading. I will talk about the books I read at the end again. I was so in it and I liked the writing style and the topic that was in it. So we can choose a new book. I'm really excited and I'm really happy that I didn't unhaul the first 2 books. So let's see. We have The Book That Wouldn't Burn. This book will be the next book, and this book is a really long time on my TBR. So eventually at some point I had to read it, and this point is now. Let's read it. I will start it later in the day. I will look if I have it on Kindle Unlimited, because I don't want to hold such a big book. I have to get ready and everything and to start working. So I wanted to give you my last update and to finish this vlog. So let's start with Love Redesigned. This is the first book I was reading in this video and I really liked it. I like the characters, I like the story, and I like the writing style. I did read 3 books by her already. I was kind of curious how she wrote this book, and I'm also curious about the Dirty Air series. I have the first one. If this series will be good, I think I will announce that she's my favorite author. I had so much to love and I had really an empathy for them, and I was feeling with them, for them, and I had really fun reading this. So I think it will be my favorite romance author. I didn't have 1 second where I thought that this book is too long. I enjoyed every second of it, and I'm really excited for the next one. This is about Julian and Dahlia. They are childhood friends and they had like a small romantic history, and then she has like a breakup and goes to her childhood city, and then they meet and they do a project together. They interact with each other, and then there is a lot of happening, and I really liked how this book ended. I really can recommend this book. After that, I was reading Master of Death by Olive Black. I was so surprised by this book. Never would have thought that this book was so good. I couldn't imagine what this book was about because I didn't read the back of it, and I think I will be continue not reading the back because at the time where I was reading the back, I would never thought what really happened in this book. So I'm glad I didn't. This book is about Viola and Fox. Viola is a vampire and she is a real estate agent and has a ghost problem. And there is Fox. He is the godson of death. There is something happening to death and they have to help Fox because Viola and some other people are involved. There were some games and some twisted things. I think this book reminded me a lot of a book about Greek mythology, but it wasn't Greek mythology. I liked the feeling of it. And the last book I finished was the book that wasn't burned. I didn't film much when I was reading it, but I really like it. It took some days to finish it because this book is really big. I gave it 3 stars. I liked it, but I wouldn't say I loved it. I think the writing style was okay, but there were a lot of description, not so many interactions, and the world building magic system was so complex, so it was a bit brain power for me. It took a bit brain power from me. It was okay, and this book was about Vira. She was living in the dust, and then they were like strangers and took the kids, and then she got on a small journey, but a dangerous one and not a good one, and then she was taken to the city, and then she got a job in the library where Iva, I think it's called, worked, and then they meet and they discovered a lot of secrets about the library, about the magic system. So this was kind of fun and interesting, but I don't think I will be reading the next books. I think the characters hadn't much of a good relationship between each other, so that was kind of missing for me. It was okay, and I'm really happy that I read all 3 books and don't have to never book, but I don't know if I will be keeping the book that wouldn't burn. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you soon.